Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the High Flying Mastermind. I have a wonderful guest in studio today. High Flying Mastermind, March 6th through March 9th, 2024 in Virginia Beach, Virginia. We are going to have a series of executive leadership coaches, highly experienced people, share their life's experience with us and the adversity they faced and the success that they had in the face of that adversity. And we're going to have wonderful experiences like visiting the Navy SEAL Monument, like visiting the Naval Aviation Monument, like visiting the visiting the Battleship Wisconsin. And we have an incredible speaker lineup. We have a yoga instructor who's going to do breath work. Breathing and leadership is critical. And in studio today is Marty Strong, one of our executive leadership coaches. Marty is a retired Navy SEAL, a combat veteran, and a highly successful CEO of several organizations. And Marty took his military career and translated it right into the civilian business sector and has great success. Marty, I'm so glad that you're going to share your knowledge with us during the High Fly Mastermind. Welcome.
I am looking forward to it, Bob.
So, Marty, you and I have interacted over the years. You've been a friend, a colleague, a mentor, all these things that you and I read and write about, so many wonderful things. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to share with us during the High Flying Mastermind.
So I'm going to focus on my own personal experiences that have both empowered me and gave me a lot of insight over time. I think the wisdom gained took time looking back, but I was the least likely person to go into the SEAL teams, 17 years old, 125 pounds. A mistaken order sent me to the SEAL training command, and when I arrived there, they talked me into volunteering. So right off the bat, I'm doing something I didn't anticipate. My life took a hard right turn from what I thought it was going to happen, and I wasn't a very good candidate physically. I looked like I was about 12 years old, but I learned things during the 6-month course. I graduated one of 13 originals out of 126 original students in the class, and I'm going to take some of those lessons, what I had to learn about myself, and then later on, when I came back as an instructor, leading that same part of the training, the Hell Week area, what I learned by watching the other students about human nature, emotional intelligence, intellectual perseverance, the things like taking your hard life experiences and you come into something like the Bud's experience and you do better than your peers who have actually had more of an easier life psychologically. And their resilience isn't up to the challenges that they face in the course.
That's incredible, incredible. I cannot wait to hear your discussion, your keynote, and participate in some of the other smaller discussions, the group discussions we're going to have. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Marty Strong, one of our executive leadership speakers at the High Flying Mastermind, March 6th to March 9th, 2024. We have an incredible lineup. Admiral Paul Becker, retired intelligence officer, is going to share his framework of teamwork, tone, and tenacity. Master yoga instructor, yoga and breathwork instructor Francis McQueen is going to take us through breathing labs or breathing exercises first thing in the morning, or you can go for a long walk on the beach if you prefer. We have Jimmy Hinsky, who's going to take us through a custom knife build, and Jimmy's a retired Navy SEAL who has served this nation in the absolute highest capacity, and he's going to walk us through ethos and things that are meaningful to us and value and things that we need to keep away, things we need to block from. And we're going to do that while we build a custom knife, and that knife is going to be symbolic of all of these things. We have myself. I'm going to speak about my leadership experience in the military and the private sector. We're going to fly in the wind tunnel at iFly Virginia Beach, and we're going to visit the monuments that I mentioned earlier. And we're going to have wonderful meals. We're going to have a bourbon tasting. And this is going to be a leadership experience, not a classroom. This is not a get your learning credits for the year. This is an experience. Please join us March 6th through March 9th, 2024 in Virginia Beach, Virginia for the High Flying Mastermind. See the link below, and we'll see you in March.